Song is a fucking vibe, bro.
Football club based in Nairobi, Kenya. And by far, the #1 question I get about the club is, where is the grass? Why does the club always play on dirt, and why don't we just invest in a grass pitch or artificial turf? It is by far the most commented topic on this channel, and fans on Twitter have even suggested that we move into our own stadium. In this video, I will explain why we currently play on dirt, what it would take to actually have our own grass pitch, and our realistic expectations for when you will see Kawa Pride playing on grass. You are now watching Road to the Kenyan Premier League. What's up, everyone? I am back with a different kind of video. Before I get into it, if you haven't joined the club Discord yet, go check it out. We discuss these kinds of questions every single day. It's full of behind the scenes news, updates. Myself and staff members are always in there announcing things way before they're actually released here on the channel. So check it out, and I'll see you in the server. Now, let's get into the first question. Why do we play on dirt, which is actually referred to as maram in the world of Kenyan football? First off, for context, this is the breakdown of which leagues in Kenya actually play on grass across the entire country. The top 2 tiers, the Premier League and the Super League, do use the best facilities, but even at these top levels, only a handful of wealthy clubs actually own their facility. The majority of clubs are just renting or leasing their facilities, and it's extremely common for Premier League clubs to bounce around to different pitches and locations. But in Nairobi, especially the east side where we are, regional and county leagues are played almost entirely on dirt due to high demand and a limited supply of fields to play on. The obvious answer for why we play on dirt is finances, as professional pitches are not cheap to create or maintain, but that discussion starts with the fact that we don't even own the pitch that we currently play on. We play our home matches and run our academy at Mahiga Primary School, who let us use the facility during certain hours. On holidays, when the school is not in session, this is what our training schedule looks like. Men's team at 6 a.m., youth teams throughout the day, and Lionesses at 4 p.m., sharing the field with 2 other county league clubs. But for a majority of the year, school is in session, and the schedule looks like this, with the men's team pushed to Committee Prison Grounds for training, which is another nearby dirt pitch. U19 and U17 are pushed to that 4 p.m. slot, which now has 4 teams sharing 1 field, and the rest of the youth teams don't even train during the week. They only train on Saturdays. So our home pitch is extremely busy, and while we have a great relationship with the school, we are still guests there, and we can be subject to various obstacles like 2 tons of sawdust being dumped onto the pitch just a few days before one of our matches due to an event that had been hosted at the school. So step 1 is owning, or at least leasing, a plot of land that will allow you to control your own schedule. However, land in Nairobi is extremely expensive, as we recently looked at a 2-acre plot of land that would cost 200,000 shillings, or about 1,600 USD monthly just to lease, and that's barely enough space to even have a pitch, and it doesn't even come with grass either. On the bright side, we could rent it out and make our money back each month, but the underlying problem would still remain. You cannot invest into a piece of land that you don't even own, and the price to buy this land outright would be something astronomical, likely north of 700,000 USD, and that's just for a 2-acre plot of dirt. From there, installing turf would cost somewhere between $150,000 and $200,000 when taking into account land grading, foundation work, import and product costs, as the turf would almost definitely be sourced internationally, and all the labor that would go into a major construction project like that. that. So if you combine the price of the land and the installation of the turf, you're looking at around 1 million USD in costs, and that's for the bare minimum amount of land you would need to even have a pitch. And a key detail to remember is that our current pitch, Mexica Primary, is literally a 5-minute walk from our clubhouse, so it is in a prime location already. For us to move somewhere else, the facility would have to be significantly better, or we'd have to move our clubhouse, which would not be easy. So that brings me to the final piece of the video. When should fans expect to see Kawa Pride playing on grass? Obviously, this is one of our top priorities. We're always looking at land, we're always talking about opportunities, and we are always strategizing to see what moves we could possibly make to turn this into a reality. In my opinion, realistically, I think we will be playing on grass within 3 years, and I think that there's a 50% chance that we move our clubhouse to make that happen. It's going to require either a lot of cash, a major sponsor getting involved, or some combination of the two. But if you look at just the past 3 months, we've already saved up $11,000, and we will keep saving what we can to hopefully one day buy our own land and build our own stadium. At this point, it really is just a dream. There is no direct path to our own stadium without many major variables that would need to fall in our favor over the next 2 years. We are still a 5th-tier club in a football system where only a handful of the nation's richest clubs can afford to own their own stadium. But on the flip side, the progress we've made over the past 4 months has already been more than we could ever dream of. So we're continuing to think big, and we don't want to put a ceiling on what can be accomplished. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide on why Kawa Pride plays on dirt and likely will continue to play on dirt for the next few years. Before I wrap up the video, quick update on our East Africa to EPL series. Last week, I announced our 4 finalists. Unfortunately, it was brought to my attention that our 4th place finalist submitted highlights that were not his, so he has been removed from the challenge, and only 1 through 3 will be traveling to Nairobi for a trial. Naldo Zimbwe Jr. from Tanzania, Mwiseneza Desire from Rwanda, and Galib Khalid from Kenya will all be competing for a contract. We could sign all 3 of them, or we could sign none of them. All of those final decisions will be made by our coaching staff. The trial will be taking place next week. Evaluations will be made from the 27th through the 29th, so hopefully I'll be back next Friday with some major updates. Our next live stream is this Sunday at 3 p.m. East African time. That is noon in London and 7 a.m. in New York. We are on the road against Utawala Youth FC, and the match will be played at King Car Grounds. That is all I have for this video. We will have several major announcements in the next Wednesday episode, so drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. As always, you can catch new episodes of Road.
I want to see them go fucking far. Yeah, but I already arrived to that conclusion. That game's gonna be shit. It's Concord 2. Yes.
These are the 4 other Six Eyes users besides Satoru Gojo. Across every era they appeared in, Kenjaku was always involved. According to Tengen, for over 10,000 years, the Six Eyes users have been bound by fate to her existence. Their role was to protect the Star Plasma vessel and ensure that the merger with Tengen was completed every 500 years. This cycle kept Tengen stable and human. Kenjaku, however, wanted the opposite. His goal was to prevent the merger, forcing Tengen to evolve into something non-human. Around the year 1000, he attempted to defeat a Six Eyes user directly and failed. Learning from that mistake, he changed tactics. By the year 1500, Kenjaku managed to kill both the Star Plasma vessel and a Six Eyes user within a month of their birth, believing believing he had finally broken the cycle. But on the very day the merger was supposed to occur, a new Six Eyes user appeared out of nowhere, completely ruining his plan again. Gojo himself later mentions that during the Edo period, another Six Eyes user existed who fought the Zenin clan's Ten Shadows technique. That battle ended with both sorcerers killing each other, proving how dangerous Six Eyes truly is. After centuries of failure, Kenjaku finally accepted the truth. He couldn't defeat the Six Eyes directly. That's why, instead of trying to kill Satoru Gojo, he chose to seal him. These are the 4 other Six Eyes.
Alright, Season 3, Episode 3
they
of
loaded.
Jujutsu Kaisen. The great exposition expedition. The truest test of the age-old theory that JJK fans can't read. Let's talk about it. And I think the best place for us to start our conversation about this episode, which was very dense and very confusing, is let's try and figure out whatever the hell Tengen's deal is. Tengen has a set of barrier techniques that support modern Jujutsu sorcery. So, like the boundaries of the Jujutsu high schools and the veils used to keep missions secretive from the public, all that stuff can be attributed to Tengen. The system of modern sorcery as a business, the clans, the schools, and even more all rely on Tengen to maintain their systems of operation and power, so she is the basis of the Jujutsu world's power structure. For those who didn't watch the last video, it's a whole breakdown of power structures and politics in Jujutsu Kaisen. Go check it out after this one. But a power structure is basically who has power in the society, over what, and why they have that power. So think like the US government, those are elected officials who we put in office to run our society, and then corporations who have financial power over the American people. And these two systems kind of run America in the same way the clans and the schools run Jujutsu society. In this example, you can think of Tengen maybe not like government, but maybe more like currency. Like say, for example, if money was to disappear tomorrow, we couldn't run our businesses. We couldn't share goods like food or housing in the same way. The mode of distribution of resources would totally collapse, right? Money itself in a vacuum doesn't do very much. I mean, it's just green paper, but since we use it for so much stuff, if we had to find a different way to, exchange items and assign value to things tomorrow, our whole society would probably crumble. That is the kind of impact that Tengen has. Even if her power isn't always being actively exercised over the people in Jujutsu society, she sets the background that makes all of this possible. But this system is right on the verge of collapsing. Since Tengen didn't assimilate with the Star Plasma vessel Rico Aminai, she is about to evolve and lose her conscious human self. But that whole thing is really confusing, so I want to take a minute. We're going to go to the whiteboard, a new segment here. Let's talk about Vessel.
Fuck that shit. Who got me? I don't even know what the fuck my character does.
A game within a game. How meta. Apparently celestial rank. Time to go full
There's no need for that. No way she didn't die.
My body's fully recovered. My brain, not so much.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Mhm.
Oh my, invisible?
sense. But what we know about Tengen on a basic level is that every 500 years, Tengen needs a vessel, or she evolves beyond human consciousness. But why is this true, and what does that even mean? So a vessel in JJK is someone who's capable of housing another person's soul. You can think of like Yuji and Sukuna. The Star Plasma vessel is just a vessel who is particularly compatible with Tengen. Tengen's technique is immortality, but not eternal youth. So her physical form rusts away over time, and she basically needs the Star Plasma vessel so that her soul has a fresh body to inhabit. This works like this because of the unique properties of souls and bodies in JJK. Really, where we can learn a lot about this is from Mahito's powers. So from him, we know that souls store the information that creates the shape of a person's body, since he can manipulate the shape of souls to change people's physical forms. But on the other hand, we also know that bodies store some degree of the conscious self, since we see Geto be able to fight back against Kenjaku even after presumably his soul is dead, but his body is being kept alive through Kenjaku's technique. The soul and the body together are what makes someone human in JJK. They're two separate but cooperating units. Mahito says that emotions are the metabolism of the soul, meaning that, the soul kind of controls our emotional state, and then, the body is our physical form, and together they combine to
You
make
didn't kill him?
conscious self, like the physical material of the brain, and then the emotional, immaterial, spiritual elements of the soul come together to form the conscious being. So Tengen losing her body to aging would be like, I guess a good example would be the inverse of when Toji comes back in season 2, right? His body is channeled by this technique, but he doesn't have his soul with him. So he just sort of acts on instinct until a little bit of memory of the information stored in his soul is jolted back into him by seeing Megumi. In this situation, his body is alive and functioning, and only the residue of his soul remains. And so it's the inverse of Tengen, because her body has been rusting away over the last 500 years, but her soul will live on forever because of her technique. If Tengen doesn't assimilate and her body dies based on what she says has happened to her in this episode, her soul begins leaking out into the world around her, and she becomes, in her words, one with the world. Now, I don't know what the hell that means, to be honest. That's very abstract, but my guess is that since her barrier techniques are so massive and wide-ranging, her powers somehow have to do with connecting her to existing cursed energy networks around Japan, maybe even the whole world. So as her physical form dies off, her soul kind of dissolves out through these cursed energy networks that connect people, and that would kind of make sense because, as we now know, Kenjaku's plan revolves around assimilating her with everyone in Japan. This is weird because normally a vessel would only be one body, but since she's, become synonymous with the world, I guess since her soul can spread around in our theory, evidently multiple people would be able to house at least partial aspects of her soul, essentially making it possible to connect everyone in Japan into one super being. Kenjaku has been planning to make this phenomena happen for a very long time. Kenny's goal, as he describes it at the end of season 2 when talking to Yuki, is to optimize cursed energy. Choso is a good example of this. He was created as an experiment in combining the two manifestations of cursed energy, human and cursed, to create a new kind of being. But what Kenjaku found in his experiments was that his creations were essentially bound by the potential of his own cursed energy. Tengen's potential to evolve and assimilate with massive amounts, maybe even infinite people, gives her a theoretically boundless connection to cursed energy. And so throughout history, Kenjaku has tried to force Tengen into this evolution. The problem with that is that it's not just Tengen and the vessel who are fated to work together to keep the structure of Jujutsu society as it is. It's also the Six Eyes. The Gojo clan has a comparatively tiny role in the story compared to the other two major clans, and it's likely because Satoru may just be the only Gojo really with a strong technique. I'm sure we all know by now, but Gojo's curse technique is really, really powerful and really, really confusing, and it's hard for him to operate. The only reason he's able to do it is because of his second ability, the Six Eyes, which allows him to perceive cursed energy on an incredibly high level compared to others, allowing him to understand and operate his broken abilities. Every 500 years, someone like him with the Six Eyes has been born to protect the Star Plasma vessel from people like Kenjaku and make sure that the assimilation happens. And up to this point, that system was working. Tengen tells us that a Six Eyes user actually stopped Kenjaku the 2 previous times Tengen has assimilated, meaning Tengen and Kenjaku are both 1500 years old. The first time, the Six Eyes user presumably fought Kenjaku in an outright battle and won, and then the second time, the Six Eyes beat Kenjaku by showing up unexpectedly. Kenjaku had actually killed this second pair of Vessel and Six Eyes user when they were babies to prevent the assimilation, but they were either reborn or their powers were transferred to others in time for Assimilation Day. Kenjaku by himself wasn't able to break the cycle of fate and stop Tengen from successfully assimilating. That is, until Toji showed up. Now, as Tengen says, Toji has no cursed energy, so he exists outside of this historical magical system that the others are bound by. Again, my last video explains his life in more depth, but for now we can at least say that his lack of cursed energy allowed him to step outside of the fate built into the Jujutsu world and kill Riko, finally forcing Tengen into her next stage of evolution. But this may not be entirely accurate. Actually, we can say it isn't accurate at all, since if Toji hadn't been there, Riko still wouldn't have assimilated. Tengen doesn't know this, but Riko didn't want to assimilate, and we know that Gojo and Geto had planned before the mission to fight back against Jujutsu Society if Riko decided not to go through with it. Before Toji kills her, they're literally about to go home and not go through with the assimilation, so his intervention isn't what stopped fate. It was a choice for Gojo and Riko. Now, we can't get into this too much without doing manga spoiler territory, but it's kind of really important that it's not necessarily Toji who broke fate. I mean, he did, but more importantly, maybe, it's Gojo and Riko who were going to make this decision anyway. For now, that's not that crazy important, and all that matters is Tengen didn't merge, so Kenjaku is free to begin his plan, except there's still one barrier. The Six Eyes are still around to stop him. After the second attempt at stopping assimilation, Kenjaku realized there can only be one Six Eyes user at a time, but if Tengen needs to assimilate, there will always be one present. Even after killing the Six Eyes user back then, another one just sprouted up out of nowhere. So Kenjaku has to keep the Six Eyes user alive to avoid another one awakening later and intervening. Killing them is not good enough. Luckily for him, he found the prison realm. And after successfully capturing Gojo and Shibuya, the door was open for the Culling Games to begin. And the Culling Games are the next thing we have to try and understand here. First and foremost, we know Kenjaku
I missed it!
total assimilation of everyone in Japan with Tengen. And we have a loose idea of why. The how that's going to happen is a little complicated. To merge everyone with Tengen, Kenjaku needs to curse everyone to make sure they're ready to go. Otherwise, the process might end up incomplete. Not really sure why, but Tengen says so, so we're going with it. Doing this would require monstrous amounts of cursed energy. I mean, you're cursing an entire country of people. So the Culling Games are a ritual designed to harvest a bunch of cursed energy. Cursed energy generated through battle and death in the colonies will be funneled into a massive barrier technique of sorts, which will pass over Japan and curse everyone in it. Yuji describes this as similar to the symbolic act of crossing a river, which we see in Season 1 when they enter the cursed spirit's domain at Yasuhachi Bridge. And this act of crossing to the other side is stated in that episode to symbolize passing into the afterlife. In Tengen's case, this would be true, as the individual identities of everyone in Japan would be erased in this process, and all would be joining into this one unified super being with no sense of self. So it's kind of functionally like everyone in Japan is going to die. Tengen needs to also be brought into this ritual, though, and assimilation requires her consent, which is why Kenjaku took over Geto's body. In her evolution, she's lost her physical self, and in her words, she's become closer to a cursed spirit than a human, so she can now become the target of cursed spirit manipulation, which would allow Kenjaku to absorb her and use her power at will. What all that means is the kiddos have to stop the Culling Games to save Japan. To do that, they gotta learn the rules, and you do too. We'll go quick here because this is pretty much the simpler part, I think. Basically, rule number 1, players must report within 19 days to a barrier and pledge their participation. So there are 10 barriers across Japan. These are basically like, you can think of them as like Jujutsu Sorcery stadiums. They're the field that they're going to go and play this game on. Rule number 2 is that if you don't show up in 19 days, you will be stripped of your curse technique if you were given one, or if you're an incarnated sorcerer, you'll be, stripped of the incarnated soul. But basically, Shoko explains it. It's a little complicated. My understanding was that it would just basically be too hard to actually strip every individual of their technique, and death would be a little bit more of a convincing threat to make everyone play. So for that reason, something will be altered in every player's brain if they don't participate, and they will die if they decide to not play. Rule number 3 states that entering one of these colonies means participating. So people are granted a chance to leave the barriers at the beginning of the game if they start in the barriers, but once you join, you're in. The culling games also counts anyone receiving a curse technique or anyone becoming the vessel for a reincarnated sorcerer as consent to play the game, since they've been granted something of value and in exchange must participate. Rule number 4 is that you get post energy.
Because I'm a doctor, I pull people from your grip for a living. Also, I charge a lot.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am strengthened for battle.
Feeling fantastic. 30 seconds. Light and the sun.
Dark Force Dimension.
Light and sound that vehicle. Rated halfway. Final 10 seconds. Keep fighting and keep on the winner. Us against the world.
No way they took that shit.
The light always comes back.
Lights out. Welcome to the Dark Force Dimension.
There's still a chance to stop them. Light and the sound.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Now I see them. Dagger's back. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be the time to stop them.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Against the world.
Us against the world.
We gotta group up. We're getting fucking
How else
staggered.
should we get this chance again? attack. Get ready. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I see them. Us against the world.
How the fuck didn't he get anybody? That's crazy.
Shall we, my mechanical friend?
The final 10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
By the eye of Agamotto! The moon haunts you!
I mean, you're cursing an entire country of people. So the culling games are a ritual designed to harvest a bunch of cursed energy. Cursed energy generated through battle and death in the colonies will be funneled into a massive barrier technique of sorts, which will pass over Japan and curse everyone in it. Yuji describes this as similar to the symbolic act of crossing a river, which we see in Season 1 when they enter the cursed spirit's domain at Yasuhachi Bridge. And this act of crossing to the other side is stated in that episode to symbolize passing into the afterlife. In Tengen's case, this would be true, as the individual identities of everyone in Japan would be erased in this process, and all would be joining into this one unified super being with no sense of self. So it's kind of functionally like everyone in Japan is going to die. Tengen needs to also be brought into this ritual though, and assimilation requires her consent, which is why Kenjaku took over Geto's body. In her evolution, she's lost her physical self, and in her words, she's become closer to a cursed spirit than a human, so she can now become the target of cursed spirit manipulation, which would allow Kenjaku to absorb her and use her power at will. What all that means is the kiddos have to stop the culling games to save Japan. But to do that, they gotta learn the rules. and you do too. We'll go quick here because this is pretty much the simpler part, I think. Basically, rule number 1, players must report within 19 days to a barrier and pledge their participation. So there are 10 barriers across Japan. These are basically like, you can think of them as like jujutsu sorcery stadiums. They're the field that they're going to go and play this game on. Rule number 2 is that if you don't show up in 19 days, you will be stripped of your curse technique if you were given one, or if you're an incarnated sorcerer, you'll be, stripped of the incarnated soul. But basically, Shoko explains it. It's a little complicated. My understanding was that it would just basically be too hard to actually strip every individual of their technique, and death would be a little bit more of a convincing threat to make everyone play. So for that reason, something will be altered in every player's brain if they don't participate, and they will die if they decide to not play. Rule number 3 states that entering one of these colonies means participating. So people are granted a chance to leave the barriers at the beginning of the game if they start in the barriers, but once you join, you're in. The Culling Games also counts anyone receiving a curse technique or anyone becoming the vessel for a reincarnated sorcerer as consent to play the game, since they've been granted something of value and in exchange must participate. Rule number 4 is that you get points in the game by killing people. Rule number 5 is that you get 5 points for killing sorcerers and 1 point for killing non-sorcerers. Rule number 6 is that you can add rules to the game by spending 100 of the points you earn. This means that the squad needs to play the game and get 100 points so that they can create a rule that gives players who don't want to participate a way out. In particular, Sumiki, Megami's sister, who's been drawn into the games against her will. Rule number 7 is that rules have to be added unless they stop the game from continuing. Now, obviously, they want to stop the game from continuing, so it's a serious concern whether or not they're going to get a fair judgment on this rule. But Tengen assures them that they will, since Kenjaku can't be the game master himself. Kenjaku actually explains this a little bit in Season 2. Apparently, pacts are a big part of jujutsu sorcery. Like, the deal that Mahito and Mekamaru make, that, Mekamaru will be a spy if Mahito heals his body.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Deadpool time, kiddos!
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
No. He's gonna play Ryan. What the fuck happened to my shield?
Vengeance shall be mine.
No, she got me. Forget where her ult is. No way.
Kenjaku says that these kinds of pacts with oneself are easy to control, but pacts with others are really difficult to manipulate. And it seems like in exchange for Kenjaku forcing these rules onto all the people participating in the games is that he himself can't be the game master. His stand-in is a Shikigami called Kogane, who will just basically be like a user interface. It's a little thing that they'll be able to talk to, and Kogane is totally impartial to rule decisions and point judgments, so whatever rule they try and make to get people out of the game, Kogane will evaluate fairly. It won't be biased towards Kenjaku's side. Then rule number 8 is people whose point values don't change throughout the duration of the game will die. So anyone from the squad who chooses to participate in the game will have to kill people unless they can find a way to circumvent the rules. And lastly, we get this little short scene of one of my personal favorite characters who I am super excited to see moving forward. This is Takaba. Takaba is a comedian who no one really finds funny. He's old, he's not very talented, and he has been chasing his dreams straight into the ground. His boss tells him to just give it up, go away from comedy, but his coworker poses an alternative idea. He says that he doesn't necessarily think Takaba is unfunny, but he also says that he doesn't think that that's the point. This comedian says that there are two kinds of people who stay popular in comedy. People who are always funny, and people who are always able to delude themselves into believing they're funny. Which one is Takaba? I wonder. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully that whiteboard section wasn't too messy. Hopefully that explanation made a little bit of sense. If not, my bad. I'm going to try and do a new video every week with each new episode that comes out. We'll see how sustainable that is. It's going to be hard to do with school, but, you know, whatever. Last semester, senior year is a perfect time to fill it in, I guess. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one, and thank you for all the love on the most recent video. It really means the world to me.
We're the only we're there.
The change off making these YouTube videos that would really turn things around for me right now. You know, this has been a dream of my life to have a little bit of following on here. So, all the support just means a whole lot. All right, bye bye.
The moon haunts you.
Let's see, and I fucked up.
Final score 0-2.
So, shocker, guys, I am on vacation at the moment. Evolve, like I mentioned the other day, had amazingly positive press previews and sentiment, and then ended up flopping catastrophically in the long run. So it's never a, one and done. If creators love your content, you got to convince players that it's worth playing. And that brings us to today, which is the launch, where the game just kind of dropped and people have been playing it, or trying to. Emphasis on trying. You see, the game is pretty rough at the moment. It does not run very well at all. Like, at all. It's pretty rough. There's also no ranked mode that's coming soon, so it just seems like it wasn't quite ready for prime time. They also are having massive server issues and problems queuing players. Basically, like, you'll, after the tutorial, queue up to go into a match, and then it will match you to a game. You'll load in, but then it'll tell you that there's only like 4 out of 6 players, and then it kicks you back to the lobby. I would say right now my batting average is, for every 5 attempts, maybe 1 gets through and actually becomes a game, which is frustrating. Like, the game is free to play, which helps with player acquisition, I guess. Like, they're willing to try it. But when you sit there for like 5 to 10 minutes trying to get into a match and it keeps bugging out, it's really frustrating. And I've seen a lot of cases on social media of people just being like, screw this, I give up, whatever. But once you're actually in a match, what's surprising to me is that the game, I don't know, man, it's just not like, it's not that thrilling. Like, they described it as a new breed of shooter, and I just don't see it, man. Like, maybe when I actually get more matches in and I'm at like 20 to 30 games played, I'll get it and it'll click. But as of right now, I'm like, I don't know. It's like you go attack the base, whittle it down, you level up your weapons, very Apex style. You can see the Apex inspirations for sure, but I just don't see the revolutionary aspect to it, Like, it just seems like slower Apex arenas with more of an objective focus. And I don't know, man. What I will tell you is that I do think in the span of the next, like, 6 months, if they add more game modes, if they go from what it is now, which is 3v3, if they level it up and get to the point where it's like, 4 teams in big maps and stuff, that I think could really make it exciting and interesting. But as of right now, it's like really slow until it isn't, and then it's really chaotic for 20 seconds, and then it's another 3 to 5 minutes of kind of slow, monotonous tedium until things get exciting again, usually in somebody's base. And I don't know, it's just not clicking for me. Now, I said I was going to give it a shot, and that's what I have tried to do this afternoon while the kids were napping, and I've been having a decent time with it. And I want to be clear, like, the game's not bad. I'm glad it's free to play. If I was paying
No way, bro. That's a voice line? That's crazy.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. One down.
40, 50 bucks for it. I like fine. And for free to play, fine is even good because it's free. And so like you can't really be mad. But for somebody that was like familiar with the marketing campaign for the game, it's really bizarre to see that so many people were staking so much on this. And it's just okay. You know, I do honestly think that it could get to the point where it's even really good with new game modes, maybe just a straight up arenas like mode like Apex had back in the day. I still miss that, man. Oh, I wish they'd bring it back. I know they do occasionally, but you get that's not beside the point. The point is, I think that it could be really, really good in the future. It's just a little early. It's not super well optimized. The servers are bugging. And even then, when you get in the matches, they just feel a little clunky and weird. And I think that it needed a little more time in the oven and like a little more play testing, maybe some like open play tests with larger groups of players to get some more varied feedback. Because I do think that they did a lot of play testing with like streamers and stuff. And those streamers liked what they saw. But as we all know, streamers are not always the best indicator of what the average player is actually.
I just said good things because they got the fucking open beta. Or they got the beta.
Looks like the mission area is close to us now. I am ready to put on a show. Capture the mission area. Uh-huh. Sure you do.
They got me good.
It hurts.
I can use a hand. Maybe a foot.
Behold, that child!
Where the fuck is that?
Your team's capture progress has Pretty sure I'm still the coolest spider hero in any reality.
What can we do to mess with that? Test the boundaries. All right. What if I just pull up the dictionary? Here, let me
30 seconds before you attack. Get
all
ready.
the curse words in the dictionary. We have
If ever a place needed some light, this is it. Good thing
there's
you're
one
here.
really bad
We
one,
might
but
need some
I
healing
think
snow
that might
pretty
be
soon, too.
unfortunate.
All of us have a part to play, right? Right. Let's go be heroes.
Gonna like, which is perhaps where the disconnect lies. But speaking of disconnect, we're gonna have to see what this disconnect actually playing, not the B-roll that you're seeing throughout this video, and shout out to him for doing so. And he's been enjoying it. I don't know if he wants to put a little text on screen expressing his opinions by the time he finishes editing this video, but I think, you know, it's fine. Some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna be like, screw this, but it's far from like the overwhelming, I think, smash hit that they probably needed it to be to justify all of the wonkiness with the marketing. But who knows? Either way, it's very interesting, and it's one of the weirder games we've had to talk about in recent memory. And I'm here for it, honestly. It's interesting. It's novel. Rumor has it that they wanted to do a shadow drop, and Jeff talked them out of it. I don't know if that's the case, because I think still at the end of the day, the negativity that they experienced after the trailer drop at the Game Awards was a result of how they announced it. And I think that that's still true whether the game is great or not. You know, I think a lot of the discourse around the game started to get confused, where some people thought that those of us who were being skeptical of it were just trying to be haters. And that's not really what it was. The discussion, at least for me, was always about the marketing of it and how, because of where they placed it, it set unrealistic expectations on the team and the game, and there was no way they were ever going to live up to that hype. And I think that that's pretty clearly evident even now. But either way, Highguard is a fascinating tale, and I think over the course of the next days and weeks, it's going to be fascinating to see kind of where the story lands and settles, where the player count is in a week or 2 weeks. It's going to be fascinating. I can't wait to see. But let me know what you think of the game. If you've been trying it in the comment section below, I'm genuinely interested. Maybe we'll circle back when I get back to the studio at the end of the week. Let me know if it's worth trying again. I'll be interested in hearing your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Love you all desperately, and I'll see you in the next one. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.
Spiders get the job done.
Dude, that's stupid. I touched that shit. We're so toxic.
So just last week I told you guys how Vitaly had finally made his way out of the Philippines gulag that he was trapped away in for the last 290 days. The man who found his way into their jail system after acting like a badly parented toddler was almost unrecognizable in this press conference.
Let this be a reminder to all our visitors here in the Philippines that we always welcome tourists and visitors.
Regardless, he was deported back to his home country of Russia, where we thought that he would remain for quite some time. But now only 1 week later, Vitaly has already made his way back onto American soil, this time flying out to Florida. And let me tell you guys, Vitaly is already back acting a fool, while also revealing some information that is not going to sit well at all with the powers that be back in the Philippines. Now first off, I just wanted to show you guys Vitaly's comeback post, where he says after 290 days in the Philippines jail with rats, cockroaches, and plus 35 degrees Celsius weather, which I believe is about 95 degrees Fahrenheit, I am finally free. They really tried to break me, but it built me. Claiming that out of the 290 days, he spent 91 of them in complete isolation. They wanted me gone, but I'm here, all glory to God. He would also share these photos of his living conditions over there in the Philippines jail, where as you guys can see, when he was not in isolation, he was sleeping on this small little cot with a tin roof above his head, possibly some sort of wardrobe behind him there with what appears to be a hot dog bun. Here in this video, Vitaly is behind bars staring off into the distance while the rain falls. I have to think that this was taken during a very romantic night between him and a man who looks like Bobby Lee. And in this last image, you can see that Vitaly was taking place in some sort of Bible study over there. They would also share this footage from his actual deportation. I would think that over in the Philippines, this was like major national news. And honestly, guys, I don't really feel any ill will towards Vitaly at this time. I do think for the things that he did serve more than like an adequate amount of time over in the Philippines jail. And honestly, I do think that more than anything else, they kind of made an example of him for all these nuisance streamers going abroad acting like idiots. And in a lot of ways, Vitaly was kind of the scapegoat, like basically trying to send the message like, you're not going to come to the Philippines and fuck with us. But here in a little bit, you guys are going to see why it might totally backfire on them. And we will have to wait and see if Vitaly actually learned his lesson or if he will have a legitimate change of heart. But as you guys can see from this image, he looks extremely relieved to be on an airplane out of there. Vitaly would also share a couple of videos once he was free.
Just landed in Russia, it's minus 34 Celsius, and your boy is headed to the front lines. I'm free, baby!
And so yes, obviously the guy looks completely different. He's got some gray going on there in the beard. And apparently I guess that he dyed it there in the airport bathroom because he showed up wearing Aiden Ross's merch.
Wow. Wow. Front lines never looked so good. Wow. Look at this. All glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. Oh.
And so there I think Vitaly is kind of trolling the people that said he was going to go to the front lines in Russia, basically saying that he was going to go right into the Russian military, when in reality the guy had already found himself in Florida. And here he also just shared an image with his mother. And here is where things get wild, as Vitaly would make his first public appearance in the last 9 months. And because why wouldn't this happen, this is now going to become a crossover episode with Vitaly, Aiden Ross, Adam22, and Jason Love. As Vitaly would make his way over to Aiden's boxing event that we talked about in the last video regarding Adam22, where he will be fighting Jason Love. And here is where the foolishness ensues.
Oh, what?
Question for Adam. Adam, as you know, I spent 10 months, 290 days in prison. Can you give me a favor? Can I plan it tonight?
Oh, wow.
It is just so funny that after the 290 days spent behind bars, this guy goes right back to trolling and his first victim is Adam. I mean, this guy had not seen anything but some Bobby Lee cheeks over there.
I'm gonna be honest, I think you gotta work your way up.
Honestly,
You didn't have enough practice on those Filipino gang members in there?
nah, they were Asian. I couldn't feel anything. But, you know, you're right about Atlanta.
I thought you were a top, not a bottom, but I'm gonna say no, but you know, maybe one day if you start doing some work, you start off in the amateur leagues in the world, maybe you could get there one day, you know?
You're right. It's probably going to feel like throwing a
Don't say
hot
it.
dog in the
Don't
hallway.
say it.
And honestly, I do think that the question did irk Adam a little bit there. I think that when he does get confronted about these sort of topics, someone asking to bang his wife, at this point it's like he has no choice, like he can't come off as too angry. And so in turn he tries to take the question as serious as possible, but to me it just comes off as a massive cope.
Hey, and this guy over here can attest.
Oh my God.
Her interior walls
Jesus.
are some of the best in the business.
Pristine. This is fucking...
And I love how Adam thought that that was going to be like a mic drop moment, when in reality, to this crowd of mostly men, it just comes off as extremely sad.
Got a crazy side bet on Jason, plus 6,900, that you're going to knock Adam out with your big black...
Holy shit. Vital...
Yeah, so obviously things got incredibly uncomfortable there.
Was prison bad or what?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I dropped the soap a few times.
You did?
Yeah, but too bad I couldn't feel anything because everyone's Asian.
Got it.
So.
How long were you in jail for?
10 months.
Not that bad. All right, we'll talk after in the green room when I...
Yeah. Both of you guys.
All right, Vitaly.
And it's pretty funny to me that Vitaly is really hamming it up, wearing the same shirt to this event from the jail. And honestly, to me, he looks like a mixture of Forrest Gump after he ran all those miles, and the caddy from the first Happy Gilmore movie. And once again, Adam just continues to take massive L's, as his wife would bring up Jason's large size during this press conference.
Who were pretty happy that he's fighting Jason. You don't care about that he's fighting Jason.
I mean, yes, Jason is a very large man, but when you have them side by side...
Large how? Large how? Whoa.
Large in many ways. However, they are pretty comparable in size when you put them right next to each other.
I actually weigh more than him, 10 pounds more than him.
Yeah,
Really?
this train knock off about 10, 15 pounds off me.
This one personal. This one's gonna be a little bit... This is what we call boy slop.
And by the time I actually drop this video tomorrow, the fight will have already happened last night. So it is very possible that Adam is either gotten his head bounced off the canvas or redeemed his cuck status in a major way.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. No. No way. Wait. No. This ain't going long. Oh, my God. Hold on. No.
And someone did leave a comment on my last video saying that after Jason knocks Adam out, his wife is gonna go mid-ring and top Jason off. And I gotta say, y'all are some wild motherfuckers. Of course, Adam would continue to make a fool of himself, making outrageous comments.
I got a question for Adam. Is there, like, genuinely, do you have any hatred towards Jason coming into the fight? Because...
Nah, I don't got no grudge against Jason. You know, our family has made millions of dollars off of that big ass of his, so I got no reason to feel any kind of resentment.
Wait.
Guys, just imagine this being your parents and the public embarrassment their kid is likely going to go through throughout school. Like, I'm sorry, but no amount of money is going to erase that trauma.
I'm sure he did well for it himself as well.
And here the two men would have a face-off, and what most people noticed is that his wife Lena could really not keep her eyes off Jason.
All right, guys. We'll start with you, Jason. Do you have any last words?
Good luck, Adam. You're gonna need it.
Good luck, Jason. You're gonna need it.
Go, baby. This one.
Oh my God.
I mean, just look at the way that she stares at him with so much passion in her eyes. I'm telling you guys, when this man had her biting the bed sheets, he took a piece of her soul that day. Either way, to get back to Vitaly, because I know it's been like this insane crossover episode. It's been crazier than the Jimmy versus Timmy Power Hour.
For the first time in history, Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron are trading places.
Hey, why is everything so bulgy?
He would join Aiden on stream and tell about his experience in the Philippines jail. And here's where the information comes out, where the powers that be in the Philippines are not going to be very happy.
No way he fucking got
Have
me.
a motherfucking seat. The motherfucking hour. Welcome home, baby. Fucking go.
What's good, Chad? What's good, Chad?
So Vitaly is back.
Vitaly, listen, bro. I told you off stream. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna make it very, very clear to everybody. I will do whatever it takes to get you a deal of some sort, so you can get back on your feet and you can figure out what the fuck you want to do. Because I know what it's like to be putting it, in a position like that where everyone's going against you and shit. And yeah, you might have fucked up, made some whatever, bro. We all make mistakes, bro. And I feel like you're a pure person. You've been in this game for a long time, and I got to give my flowers to you. So we're gonna find a way to get you some bread, bro. We got to get you back and up and running.
So yes, Aiden is clearly going to make a conservative effort to try and get Vitaly back in the spotlight. Now, whether or not Vitaly will have to sign some sort of like Devil's Pact agreement with Aiden in this situation, where Aiden is essentially going to own his soul forever, we will have to see.
But tell me, bro, about that fucking experience, bro.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it.
Yeah, I don't want to get you in trouble.
No, not in trouble.
Yo, I gotta shave you.
I had a phone the whole time. I had a phone the whole time in jail. I vlogged the whole experience, and I'm gonna expose the corruption and everything.
Wait, did you keister? Did you keister it? They get phones in prison by putting a phone up your butthole.
No, like that.
No, was it no?
No, it's just corruption.
I'm telling you guys, Bobby Lee was up in there hiding that cricket phone in his ass the entire time. No, in all actuality though, if Vitaly really did vlog his entire experience there, show the unhygienic, gruesome details of the life inside of the prison, obviously the government over in the Philippines is gonna be fucking pissed.
It's corruption, bro. You pay the guard, you're good to go, and yeah.
How'd you get a phone?
How did I get a phone? I just got a bro. You can do anything. Money talks in Philippines, but
okay. Wait, an iPhone or Samsung?
No, a Chinese Hanoi. It's a Chinese shit. I can tell you, I got served 6 months and then four months to deportation.
Yeah.
And there's people there. I'm gonna talk about it later, but there's people there that overstay their visas for like 30 days, but they've been in detention for 10 years because they're not fortunate enough to get a lawyer.
Did you?
First 3 months, bro, I was in isolation.
Solitary.
Cage fucking room. 35 degrees Celsius, no ventilation, rats, cockroaches, and just sweating fucking tits all day.
And Vitaly does bring up a very interesting point there. In one of the other videos I had made about Vitaly, where I tried to detail some of the living conditions he was likely undergoing, I did actually uncover this interview that someone had done a couple of years back after they snuck a little camera in there, and this elderly man claimed that he had been held there for the last couple of years, after, like Vitaly said, overstaying his visa for a couple of weeks, essentially calling it a wasteland where people pretty much go to die.
I was screaming like this, can I have some water? My arm out of the cage. Guards sometimes like, nah, you're good, like this. I had to faint, pretend I passed out to get some water.
What exactly did you do?
I got charged with 3 charges of disturbing the peace.
Again, you made a mistake. Look, I'll be real, like...
But bro, they charged me with disturbing the peace, ready? It's for each count, it's 30 days, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? It wasn't enough for them. You know what they hit me afterward?
What?
Cybercrime, because I filmed it 6 months.
Well, why did you do that?
And honestly, Vitaly did all of those things because, for one, he was looking for internet clout, he was looking for attention any way he could get it. I think at the time he was looking for a big-time deal with Kick. And on the other end of the spectrum, I do believe that this guy was under the influence of either alcohol or some sort of drugs.
Be honest, you regret it, right?
Absolutely not, because it's an experience. I spent 10 months in jail. I am who I am. I read so many business books. I got so smarter, but I don't want to talk about what I did in Philippines.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know what I did in Philippines before. Have you seen what I did? I was on a world tour helping people.
I didn't see that. I only saw the clips where you were fucking people in the kitchen.
No, I was gambling. I was giving people money back, losing or winning. I was going through the hood. I was going through like the tribes. I was giving it, but of course, bad always overturns the.
Whatever though, bro. Whatever.
And so the world tour he's talking about of helping all these
bro.
people,
You're fucking doing
I
your
will show you
piece of
guys
shit.
in a couple of clips while I speak. But it really is always just funny to me how people think just because they go over to these other countries and they hand out some money, maybe they hand out some clothes, maybe they get them some sort of technology, that the rest of the way they treat those people there, it's all good. Like, yes, it's nice that he did those good things, but of course his dumbass actions also led to some consequences. And just to make this like the ultimate crossover episode, I did want to give you guys a quick update on Fuzi, because I feel like he was kind of going down that same path as Vitaly. Of course, they're both like the OG pranksters of YouTube who had transitioned into the live streaming space where they were acting like idiots. But Fuzi himself has actually been doing a lot better on paper, as he did disappear from the internet as well for quite a few months, and he has now come back as a new man. And now he has apparently been entering these bodybuilding competitions where he won.
Yo, it's been the most insane journey ever.
First place, y'all. We did it. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the support. I can't wait to show y'all how everything went down.
So yes, Fusi has apparently once again rose from the ashes. And honestly, the only crime he seems to be committing these days is being a little bit cringe.
Last time, I showed you how I make my pancakes. This time, it's waffles. I've got everything set up. I got my batter, I got my toppings, I got my waffle maker, and now we're ready. Hurry up! I love you. I hear you heating up. Just make the sound. Yay! And now, the pour. Yay! And now, the reveal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is pass the mission area.
What is a hero? An overgrown child.
Now I see them.
¿Qué pasó, ma? Pues bien, ¿no te contesta? No, está dormida entonces. ¿Está bien? No sé, pues está bien. Vale, mamá. Sí, ma. No importa a la hora que me duerma, ma. Lo que importa es que vaya. No importa dónde. Apenas son las 9, ma. Vale, mamá mía. Cuídate, te amo también, cuídate. Bye bye. También, bye bye. I went in there, shit, no way. Let me kill him.
Let's go. And the final result.
Get ready, cause I'm about to put you in my mouth.
And I gotta be honest with you guys, the sad reality is that now that Boosie is not really crashing out, I don't think there's many people out there that are really gonna give him the attention that his ego desires. But I will say it is good to see him turning his life around, no matter how cringe I think he personally is to be saying, yay, and, ooh, I'm gonna put you in my mouth, when he's already like 40 fucking years old.
And here we go.
Like, what the fuck? And the last thing I wanted to show you guys today was the co-founder of Kick speaking on the Vitaly situation.
Vitaly is set to be deported to Russia after spending over 9 months in a Philippine prison.
He did it, man. Like, you do not earn that look without serving your time, man.
You know, I tell you what, 9 months in prison in the Philippines. Again, he fucked up big time, right? He fucked up big time. He went there and was being a nuisance. But geez, 9 months in prison. That's a long time. That's a very long time. So, you know, glad to hear he's getting out, and hopefully, you know, hopefully he stays out. I think poor guy. I don't think what he did, harassing people in the Philippines, it was not cool. But fuck, I must say, spending 9 months in prison because of that does feel a little bit excessive. And geez, it looks like you spent 9 fucking years in there.
And so yes, I do have to believe that there is a pretty high chance that Vitaly will return to his streaming ways. And if he plans to expose the Philippine government like he claimed, things could definitely get very interesting for him. But yes, I did just want to give you guys an update on this entire situation. The crossover was just like too good for me to pass up. But either way, y'all let me know what you guys think about this Vitaly update down below. As always, I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing.
The hookahs, bro. The hookahs. These are really good running shoes, dude. These are magnifique running shoes. You're running in fucking clouds. They're so soft, they're so comfortable. Even if you just use them for your daily. They're really comfortable. They are quite pricey. These look nice. Everyday run? Yeah. Nah, I'm like, they say they look nice, but I wouldn't know what to, I wouldn't know what to wear them with. Probably this one's better. These black ones. Angelo's girlfriend got me for Christmas. What are those shoes? This ones, bro. These ones are also really good shoes. They make, right? That's what I heard. You went to Brook. Brook is good, I think. Is it Brook? Oh yeah, no. I've heard really good things about Brooks. Yeah, Brooks are also good, bro. No, like, but I'm gonna be honest. If I would compare, the hookahs I have were like more comfortable to wear, or maybe it was the type of shoe I got, you know, because I think I got this. I have this. I've had this once. Yeah. I think I have a Brooks, bro. I have one Brooks. Yeah, I have that one. Well, not that one, but it looks like that. But they're really comfortable. This one's it'll be good for you to go try them out. Go try them out, bro, because you want to get the right fit. Because I think I'm like a 10.5, and let me see. Look at the ones I got on my feet. It's 10.5, bro. On every other shoe, but when it comes to running shoes, like I went to get this hookahs, cause the ones that girl, she got me some like another brand, like the this ones, bro. She got me some DQs, really nice shoes, bro. This wasn't DQs. I don't remember. Well, she got me some really nice shoes, but they didn't fit because they were 10.5. And I went to get these ones for 10. But these ones are 11, bro. So then they feel comfortable, good enough for me, like comfortable, and it wraps my foot good. It feels like it's good. It's the right size for me to go run. So I'd say, just go try it, because you never know. Because I got some of these ones that are like 10.5, and no, my foot feels like too tight. It's too tight. I don't like it. It's too tight, but after some time, like, I'm not gonna lie, those shoes got comfortable. I guess my foot, they got molded to my foot, and they were comfortable. Yeah, you might, but don't be like, oh, well, they're already here. Fuck it, no, bro, try it. If they don't fit, like, are they like perfectly? You feel like, oh, what the fuck? I'm in heaven. And it feels too tight. Send it back. Send it back, bro. I want to buy some of these ones, bro, but I saw them, bro. It's just our fucking price. I used to do long runs without fucking running shoes, bro.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Yeah, man. It's a huge difference, fool. Look. Just different. I don't know, bro. Since everyone's foots are different, bro. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think I'm flat-footed. But running shoes are great for that too. They're pretty wide as well, bro.
What? Okay, so she can shoot from there? She can move with her left click. What do you mean she killed me with her left click? I don't get it.
Undertale music? They probably play that shit.
That bounces to me. It's crazy. Guys, we have a widow on our team. It's over.
I thought he was gonna show fucking bits of him getting rolled because he was playing Sasa's character.
This character can instantly kill Superman. Meet Dr. Manhattan,
once physicist John Osterman, became a near omnipotent cosmic being after an intrinsic field accident rebuilt him at the subatomic level. He perceives all of time at once and controls matter, energy, atoms, and reality with absolute precision. He can unleash unlimited energy, teleport across universes, duplicate himself, phase through anything, grow to massive sizes, and is completely immortal. His detachment from human emotion makes him unpredictable, while his power places him far beyond Superman, Darkseid, or the Flash, since he can erase or rewrite anything, even entire timelines. In DC Rebirth and Doomsday Clock, he altered the universe's history, proving he exists as a nigh omnipotent force with no true weaknesses. No opponent can challenge someone who reshapes reality with a single thought. This character can instantly kill Superman, meet Dr.
Cool.
Manhattan.
What am I gonna watch while I throw?
Today's such a special day, even dusted off the bucket hat for it. It's High Guard release day. I imagine you probably already called in sick for work in order to take as much time as possible to enjoy this game that everyone in the world had been salivating for since it was revealed at the very end of the Game Awards. Since then, it's been quite a question mark with High Guard because they got the prime spot in the Game Awards out of nowhere, a game no one was expecting, and a genre most people weren't exactly super excited for these days. Most people perceived it to be a hero shooter, myself included, because in the footage they showed it looked like it was some type of hero shooter. Most often compared to like Concord, it wasn't a great trailer, and the position that it was placed in at the Game Awards made things even worse. They also then went radio silent for over a month, up until like a day or two ago, where they finally broke the silence saying that the game is still coming out as advertised, and then finally started, speaking up about it. The game came out today, and it's very clear that this is not a Concord level failure or anything. It had an all-time peak of just under 100,000 players, which Concord couldn't have even imagined in their wildest dreams. That game
because it was free. That's the only reason.
It died in 2 weeks. It barely lasted longer than a poop left in a gas station toilet. So this blew it out of the water in terms of player count. And I think a large part of that success is because the game is free to play, whereas Concord was a $40 paywall. So even people that weren't exactly hyped about High Guard, they were at least willing to give it a spin, at least give it a chance. Kind of. There were some people that literally logged into the game and said this is the biggest pile of dog shit ever, 0 out of 10, throw it in the trash bin. Without ever even like playing a match, or maybe they did the training and then just said, nope, this is terrible, I quit. I spit on this garbage. Which, whatever, I'm not your fucking dad. If that's how...
Oh, brother.
Got this weapon enhanced.
Huh? Shots, kid.
1 minute. Ring's not far.
Let's explore this way. There's a sentinel over here.
Sniper stock here. Optics here. Close range. Optics here. Close range. Backpack here. Level 2.
Might be something good that way.
People right in front of me.
Mark.
Yeah, wait, bro.
King.
Firepower is key.
Reached a new level. I've got an upgrade waiting. This upgrade should help.
Best way.
Backpack here. Shield battery here. Med kit here.
First blood.
close.
Heads up. Care package coming in.
Broken. I don't have a second gun. Roll one on the right.
Wait, why don't you have a second gun?
Right here. They're on back row. They're pushing all three of them.
You're being aimed at.
Ah, Maggie. Yo,
Care package over there. Got our squad mate's banner.
stick us here, fucking. Hey, that's mine.
Yeah. You knew this was gonna happen, huh?
I didn't expect a fucker to shoot me from the side, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was shooting one.
Why don't you have a secondary weapon?
I only have one gun.
Why? Why you asked all the way over there?
Overrated.
I need all
secondary weapon is overrated.
Heads up. New kill leader.
Alright, I'll take everything that's in there. Look.
Optics here. Sniper.
Enemies near. Pretty sure we're not alone here. Target landed near me. Wrong choice.
Good.
Need to recharge my shield.
Must go faster. My weapons in hand and ready to dance.
In that building.
Light arsenal here. Shoot fast, win fast.
Where they at? No, where they at? I'm with you, I got two guns.
On the other side.
Crack. Bottom floor. Gonna be on top. On top. Right.
They're near you.
Bear was in one floor.
Beginning ring countdown. Next ring's far. Not for me, but there for you.
Recharging my shields.
I just knew you were gonna go down. Okay, okay. Hold that. Walking on the right. One close, one close, one close.
Enemy
I got it.
You me?
Anybody got shield? Oh, GG's on top of the home, bro.
I need shields.
I dropped shields over here, dude. I pinged them.
Like walk $1 into the back. that
shot on me,
backpack.
pretty sure. Hostile spotted.
Have it. You revived on the far right.
Dropship up there.
Target spotted.
Someone's resting on the other side of this. That's them. I gotta go to circle.
Rings coming in.
Care package being delivered. Oh, care package, sweet. Care package over there.
Fever.
Rápido, rápido. Extra supplies here. Firepower is key. Shotgun bolt here. Level
Do you want a 2x4 you? I'm gonna shoot this down.
hostile. Never mind.
Enemy spotted.
They jumped off.
Fine. You can hold them on the left. Both are sniping, right?
Rápido, rápido.
How on this bitch?
Danger near. Hostile over there. Hostile spotted. Setting a portal.
I'm also to this.
Let's go over there.
Throwing thermite grenade.
Portal's ready.
Aw.
I don't want to risk it.
Where is he? Inside?
Hostile spotted.
Broken. LeBron James. Broken. Bottom floor 2, eh?
Enemies
And-
nearby.
Right side is really broken. See me?
Everyone here, everyone here.
Oh.
Come this way, come here.
Hear an enemy this way. Enemy shield broken.
Hey, dude, bro.
You have your ult, bro. You should ult.
Finish the fuck up.
On the stairwell. Go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs.
Broken enemy shield.
Double grenade.
Care package over there.
One second. We got this.
Thank you.
I've reached max level. Only one
I'm gonna go crouch down.
Charging on my shields.
half gone, half left. Good. We're inside.
One replicator. Love it.
Almost out of ammo. Need to look for more. Replicator incoming.
got it, right? Just go back. Just go back, bro. Just go back. Just go back, bro. Just go back.
Respawn. No ammo. Should search for more.
Yeah.
Not safe. They're close.
We're going back to the house.
Go back to the house. Go back to the house. I can fly there. I can fly there.
I have 0 ammo.
Guys are at the top of the roof. Fuck, bro. I can't get
Let's get the second floor.
any chests around here or no?
Ultimate accepted.
One guy rocking right here. Wait. Oh, no shot. I'm on top of the balloon. I love this.
Where's the solo in here? Just kill her.
No, it's 2, bro. It's 2 in there. It's 2 in there. Can you get him to the top?
This guy's on top of you.
No way. Got bamboozled.
Deep. Okay, well. No swoop it. And oh!
Fuck.
How you want to interact with games, all power to you, man. Pretty much the second this puppy popped out of the oven here, people flocked to Steam to leave scathing reviews on it and post their like jokes and memes about how fucking trash it is without ever even loading into a single match. Right now it's sitting at mostly negative. And of course not all of that is from people just looking to dunk on it because of the whole Game Awards fiasco. There are plenty of things to dislike about it so far with my experience. For me, I always like to give things a fair shake, so I actually played it a little earlier today with Matt and Danny. I have a video up on Moist Critical Gaming if you want to see how our first match went. And I want to give you like my early thoughts here. I'm going to stream more of it tonight. Real quick though, I want to interrupt to briefly mention something that I've been pretty hyped for. Starforge just partnered with Ducky and Jagex to deliver a very special RuneScape keyboard for the 25th anniversary. All of you know I'm a huge RuneScape enthusiast, a super fan, so I was just pretty pumped about this, so wanted to put it on your radar. If anyone out there also loves RuneScape and is looking for a new keyboard upgrade, pre-orders are available now at Starforge. So anyway, back to Highguard. Overall, the game is just, it's fine. Like, I don't think it's nearly as terrible as people are making it out to be. Like, this is one of the worst FPS games of all time or something. It's just not even close, really. It's just very generic. And not in terms of, like, the actual gameplay mechanics, because they actually do try something different. It's not a hero shooter. It's not a battle royale. It's a 3v3 raid skirmish. I don't even know what to really call it, where you have a prep phase where you reinforce things a la Rainbow Six Siege, except the reinforcements here are fucking worthless. Like, basically, you take paper walls and you put plastic on top of it. That's your reinforcement. You can still easily get through these reinforced walls. To me, it just feels like the prepping to defense is kind of useless. It doesn't really stop much, at least not so far in my experience.
Fucking
but you
cowards.
have this phase to prep like that. Then you have a resource gathering phase where you gear up, so you go out in the world and you do some fucking Fortnite mining for materials, which you can spin at the trader for weapons and armor. And you can also find loot out there for armor or you know, other weapons or even like ability cooldown type stuff. Then after that, then you have the sword part, the shield breaker, where you and the other team will then fight to get the shield breaker. Whoever gets the shield breaker takes it to the other team's base, and then the raid begins, and what you want to do is plant bombs to blow up their base. Rinse and repeat. It's kind of a mishmash of a bunch of different things put into this mode, and I don't dislike it, but it feels like some of it's entirely worthless. Like I mentioned, that prepping phase to like reinforce certain walls around the points. Like in theory, that's a decent idea, like in Siege, but here, at least in my limited experience so far, the reinforcing just doesn't really do a whole lot. Like, again, it feels like you're just reinforcing a wall with like some fucking saran wrap. Like, it doesn't juice it that much. What you use to blow up walls when they're not reinforced, you will still use to blow them up when they are, with pretty much a very close level of success. So that feels like they could maybe do with an overhaul. The gearing phase also feels a little not super great, because as the rounds progress, like as the game goes forward, you can just buy what you want from the traders. So you're mainly just collecting the crystals is the more important part than trying to like hunt for random loot. And it seems like you all end up getting geared to the same level anyway by the end. So those two things I don't think are amazing, but at least the horse makes this game feel faster than I thought it would be. I was under the impression this would be like Punk.
Going down the lane.
Need to recharge my shield.
Yo, you want that R9 or what? About the full setting it for it.
Frag out. Here are their sights.
It. Everybody.
Danger near you.
Right here. They're just focused on me. They're on this building. Even the busy. That was him. From here. They're underneath her. They're in here. They're in here. They're in here. They're in here. Wait. They're in here.
Yeah, you guys have a full squad on you.
Yep. I know. I know. Can I get to the corner? It'd be cool if I could just get to the corner. Oh no! That's great.
Need to recharge my shield.
You crawl away?
Can you crawl or what?
Replicator there. Use it if you need it.
I could pull.
I'm hurt. I should heal up.
Guy on him.
Place. Follow the tunnel. Getting shot at. Set the portal. Need to recharge my shield. Replicator there. Use it if you need it.
Who's the one outside circle? Oh? Right?
They were over there, no?
They're gonna be in circle now. Just wrap around the long way. Got heals.
They're near you.
Or not.
Catching myself up.
Round 2. Begin countdown.
Yeah, I'm inside the next ring.
Attention, delivering replicator.
Got a replicator incoming.
Got a Betty or no?
No.
At the wheel.
Until ring close.
100 HP, 3rd grenade for you, 4th grenade for you.
No.
Setting a portal. Good. Inside the next ring. Danger near you. Set the portal. Got our squad mate scanner. Deploying a respawn beacon. Care package over there.
I just lost the game of Clash Royale.
You lost the game,
I lost the game.
I want the care package.
Here. Anyone?
Optics
Yeah,
here. Mid-range.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Enemies. Pretty sure we're not alone here. Opening fire. Reloading.
On the Evo.
Enemies.
Okay, yeah.
31. Landing behind you.
People get Evo.
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
Good. We're inside.
No.
Replicator coming down.
Watch yourself.
Enemy spotted over there.
Like Newcastle or
We can hold it under the bridge over there.
there's right here too. Ah, fuck me, bro.
Target spotted.
It's a Valkyrie on that right, yo. Valkyrie on the right hand side right here.
Yeah, let's just hold away over now.
doesn't it? It already reset it? What? Bro, I need that app. Give me that app. Thank you.
Target spotted.
Bag or something to drive.
Broken. Already inside. Reloading.
Yeah, I think we just a good circle here.
Yo, we should def check out that care package.
Good shots here. You have the right 3. So far.
His bubble, bro.
I think somewhere close to us.
Yeah.
Landing right now.
Contact with target.
We're gonna fight. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They're inside. Let's chill out. Let's go.
Oh, they're inside. They gotta come out though. They gotta come out.
This way. This way. This way.
Yeah.
Throwing arc star. Throwing arc
They're
star.
Mark, they need to come out. They're on your side.
Throw my grenade out.
We can still play. It's still 12 squads. We can.
Right side.
We can still survive for now.
They're flying out. 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 Let's go. Mark, they're flying out. What do you mean? Yeah. Terabytes and all this shit, bro. They're close though. They're close. They're like around the corners.
45 seconds. Rings close.
And we gotta hold this. We can walk below this. We can go in here but after.
Yeah.
Enemies nearby. Pretty sure we're not alone here.
They're around the corner. Around the corner. Around the corner. Back inside.
Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Rápido, rápido.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Rings around the corner. Take left.
You know what I mean? You have to move out.
Open that door. Open that door. Other team.
Charging up my shields.
Remember where we're gonna go. We gotta watch them over here. They're over here.
Go under. Go under. Go under if anything.
I'm going to go to.
I got shot at back.
You're old.
Oh. Literally the other fucking team is now sandwich. Ah, I love this shit. Oh. Love that shit. Whatever. GG.
GG's, fellas.
Chord level molasses that you're playing through where every character just moves at a fucking glacial pace. And then when I found out it's 3v3, I thought for sure this was going to be a snooze fest. But thanks to like having a mount, you're able to get around pretty quick, so you're able to go from fight to fight. And during the actual raiding, you do respawn pretty quick, reviving is pretty quick, so it does feel much faster than I thought it would. Movement is still pretty slow, like there's not a whole lot of like crazy movement tech that I've seen yet. I've tried like bunny hopping to a certain level and that kind of works, so maybe there's just more unexplored tech there, but base movement is pretty slow. And the big thing is the gunplay. This has been a contentious one because there's a lot of people that fucking hate it and some people that really like it. I think that it's solid. I actually thought the gunplay was pretty solid. I enjoyed it more than I expected to. It's not the tightest. It feels like aiming sometimes fights against you because it's somewhat floaty, but overall, the guns did feel good. Like getting into a fight did feel enjoyable. Like, I don't think the gunplay is trash like a lot of people are saying.
Es
The big thing with
basura.
gunplay, though, that holds it back is that there are certain things that this game is missing, which is why I'm saying that it feels kind of generic when it comes to its gameplay. Like, it has decent bones, but it's very bland. So, because it's missing a lot of the flavor from some better shooters out there, this one just feels lackluster in comparison. But overall, I do think the shooting is just fine. Like, I have no issues with the gunplay. Some of the abilities are cool too, I suppose. I haven't seen all of them, but the ones I've toyed around with seem pretty solid. Really, at the end of our gaming session, the consensus Matt, Danny, and I drew was that that was more enjoyable than we expected going into it. Though
Hi, George.
it's probably
You
a
go to the
game
gym, buddy?
none of us are gonna get like
Yeah,
super
I just came back.
into. I'm going, like I said, I'm gonna stream more
Trash.
tonight, so we'll see if maybe I end up falling in love with it somehow,
Just 3 minutes
some
ago,
way.
bro. What the fuck
But
you do? Nothing. Pasaste por el pinche gym.
We were just enjoying the view.
No, pasaste por el
We were
gym.
just enjoying the view.
En camino al King Taco, güey. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo, güey?
No, 7 leaves. 7 leaves.
Bro, this was said he was gonna go to the gym at like 8.
What demo?
I left at 8.
No, you said at 8:42.
Fuck Nugget him.
Thought we were still kids. You can't work out for that long. Come, Jesse.
Nope,
These
we
days
got
are just
work.
to do push-ups. I work don't make
Man,
me
I
work.
stood
Don't
for
make work.
7. I stood for 7 hours straight yesterday. No breaks.
You what?
I was standing for 7 hours straight. No breaks yesterday.
Oh, I just got the photo.
I want you,
by myself
Rudy,
at
to
work.
go to work at unloading containers for fucking 14 hours straight.
Oh, what a shot! What a
Let me
shot!
see. Hold on. I'm opening it.
What a save! What a save! What a save! Trash. He laughed.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
Fucking Jesse, bro, you fucking took a nap at work,
Similar.
bro. Chewy, this one used to work. Chewy Jesse works in a place like
What were you writing?
how you used to be working with the
What's up,
Ibuki.
avocado?
What's up, man?
With Ibuki.
Let's go
How
back
are
to
you?
plus 3.
Chillin'. Remember that you used to go to that fool's office and knocked out?
You have like avocado trees at your house?
Nah, bro, I wish.
Who's off?
Fucking save money on that shit.
Who's?
I know they do be overcharging for them.
Fuck, fucking $4
Nah,
for a
buddy,
good
I'm
ass
gonna
one, bro.
go to the gym like at 4 in the morning, bro.
I know we got so many good like
fucking packets right
avocados
now.
in Cali too, but they ship all that shit out to
That
other
shit was more packed than
places.
my asshole today.
Yeah.
I was
And then they
fighting
bring
it.
like other avocados.
It was more packed than
You know what's
the
crazy
meet
though?
and
The people
greet
that have
for twice.
avocados
Oh my goodness.
don't even fucking use them, or like they just fucking let them go like raw and shit.
You don't use
Pains
That's
me,
true.
man.
They're like, if you can,
Oh, you almost had that!
dude, it's when you
Oh,
have
I fucked up.
Oh, no.
I missed it. That would have been beautiful if I didn't miss.
Rudy.
What was that?
got it, you don't need it all of a sudden. That's how it is. You know?
And I fucking love that shit since I was a kid, bro.
I low key try to eat avocados as much as I can too. I really love avocados.
I add that shit to everything I eat. Like every time I eat, I have to have an avocado, and when I don't, it's like the worst is
Nice
when
and filling.
yeah. Now the worst is when you're finished eating, bro, and you just look to the side and you just see a fucking avocado right there, thinking you didn't have one, bro. Oh, bro.
Yeah, it's true. That's
That'd be pissing.
devastating. That's true. Yo, I'm gonna grab this Evo real quick.
Oh.
We gotta go like somewhere here though. Set up for late game type shit. Looking for R9.
First blood. Ooh, that takes me back.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Do you think it's the same thing with the avocados, bro?
I'm back here grabbing Evo. Hopefully I don't get jumped.
I'm always that way with you.
Let's check out that way.
You think it's like that? Do you think if I get an avocado tree, Jesse, I will stop eating avocados?
I leveled up. Upgrade waiting for me. This upgrade.
Yeah, I don't want to do 20 push-ups, bro, so I gotta get some points here. Just want to do 10. I'm still sore from yesterday. Oh, man. You didn't even want to poop earlier. Bro, I want to work late because I was like, I was outside waiting for Mom to poop, and she didn't poop. She was just staring at me like, I know you're gonna fucking leave, bro. And I'm like, I have to, bro. I have to. What?
Got an extended energy mag here. Shield battery here. We're spread out a lot. Watch your paths on the map.
Bro. And the thing is like, nah, it's good fat, bro. It's okay. So it's good fat for
Maggie,
me.
you want the unlimited ammo amp?
Objects here. Mid-range.
Hands off. That's
Got an
Maggie.
amp here. Bottomless batteries.
Yeah, I could use that.
I'm gonna drop the unlimited ammo.
It's good fat, bro.
Infinite ammo. Guess we're not the first ones. Shield battery here.
It's like when a girl has
Got an Evo harvester
thick
here.
thighs, bro. It's good. It's good fat right there.
Extra munitions for you in grace. I need an extended light mag.
Ooh, overflow.
Got an amp here.
Overflow.
Overflow healer.
I just thought it was an anime.
Yeah.
I made the right choices.
I'm dropping
I'm
bat
next level.
Very nice.
Paths
Very
chosen.
nice.
Those don't know. If you don't know, you don't know.
Lagging.
Got an amp here. Bottomless battery. Shield battery here.
Attention.
Enjoy
There is a new
Darwinism in
kill leader.
action, mate.
Default, you want the unlimited ammo over the batteries?
Nah.
Yeah, I dropped the unlimited ammo, and then there was no. I dropped the bottomless batteries back there with that. If you want that one.
I dropped that, bro. I think overflow is better.
Yeah, I agree.
Tossing up some amp cover.
Unless you have the power amp,
Fucking Jesse.
your Maggie or something.
Right. Get
Yeah, I
my
guess.
cover out of here.
It kind of like it's depending on the scenario you're in. Like at the end of the game, I don't know. Like at the end of the game, yeah, the end game is like if you have infinite ammo, you're chilling. You can shoot everyone.
Yeah.
And then because sometimes you have to fucking babysit your ammo.
Hey mates, let's go OT.
This trip. Still a lot of teams left.
But
just
avocados,
probably rotating around them. But
avocados take a lot of water, bro. A lot of water, bro. People in Mexico be shooting
hear
themselves
shots
for
on the
water,
other side of the
like
wall.
the people that have the farm, bro.
I'm rapping with the avocado here.
If I'm wrong, you can kill me. We've got an Evo harvester here.
The perfect trees will be like a mango tree,
There was an evac nearby.
an avocado tree.
Yeah. Can I scan anywhere?
I like apples, bro.
Shit, my girl's calling me. One sec. I'm gonna chill here for a second.
Got a replicator coming in, mate. Last cover for you, mate.
You can go out of circle and scan, man.
Over there, a ring console.
Feel good.
I thought it was gonna go. I'll make you a teleporter if you go.
Weapons
You gotta fly there though.
Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now.
There's a jump tower over there. Half gone, half left.
Extra supplies here. Since your mom ain't here, the kids are better. Ha! No kill leader. Bet they used a ramp out for them shots.
Over there, a ring console.
Nah, mate, I'm good. Thanks.
Bro.
Tossing up some amped cover.
package being delivered.
Target over there. Care package over here.
Attention, there is a new kill leader.
We've got a new kill leader. Alright, nothing
Got an amp here. Infinite ammo. Punching a tunnel.
Alright, I'm back. Let's see if this is coming towards us or not. Half the teams are dead. Alright, pulling up. Shit.
Weapons enhanced, Maggie's in
Yeah.
replicator, drop it like it's hot. Fancy going this way.
Step off. Let's go, bro. Rotating.
Attention, the kill leader has been eliminated.
Gotta careful. It's a small circle. A lot of teams. We should probably wait for homeboy.
They're near you. Pretty sure we're not alone here.
There's people around too.
They're close by him.
Sorry?
They're right here. Man, over here.
Enemy shield.
People zipping on our left, or that's you? That's you, okay.
People are gonna walk in. They probably circle is not even gonna be on us.
Care package being
Inside the
delivered.
next ring. Can all calm down a bit. Care package on its way. Sweet ass.
Oh, he's 1 HP.
Gee.
On our right? On our right, right here?
Another squad coming in. Reloaded. Recharging my shields, cuzzy.
They got Kraber.
Care package over there.
I'm gonna go get one.
Punching a tunnel.
Give me a sec. Healing.
Oh shit, it's pulling
Oh,
back.
come to
We
me,
gotta
come
go.
to me, come to me. I have my use
Yeah.
my teleporter.
Getting packed up.
There's people in this here. Okay, there's people here.
Lock down this area.
Taking it.
Not here anymore. They moved to this building
Contact with
in
target.
front of us.
Yeah. Oh, on our back.
Wreck that HQ.
Oh my god, he's literally one. Another team. Okay, go. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go that spot.
Less than
On
30
this way.
seconds. Rings nearby.
Come back to this spot.
Charging my shields, cuzzy.
Second floor, second floor.
Oh shit.
No le pegó, güey. No way.
Dude, these guys are so low.
He moved out. Behind us, huh? Right here. The octane is here.
Not safe. They're close.
There's a solo octane here.
Is there? Burning it. No, never mind. That's my wall. Right here.
Enemy shield broken. 1 minute. Rings out.
Balcony, what's up? You getting shot at from
Recharging my shields.
72 octane.
Rings not too far. 45 left.
No,
Right,
I'm
right,
done.
right. We have to go up this way, boys. We're gonna go up this way. They have a fucking. Oh, guys, no.
Hey, I have a balloon. I have a balloon. You can use it right here.
Close to the ring. 30 seconds left.
Shit. I don't know if it's safe. Maybe it's better to walk.
Where do you want to walk? I'm trying to teleport or somewhere,
Walk
but
up. I guess we could fly in. It's just... Take a look and see. See where you... They're above us.
Portal's ready.
take it. This is wait, no, they're not really. We gotta fight the guys over there. There's people here too. We just gotta watch. We just gotta watch the guys over there. 15. We gotta watch this side too.
Yeah. Crypto coming.
You hear that, right? Right here.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a whole team back here.
No, there's another one.
Ah, nice try.
Nice try, fellas.
GG.
GG, man. Had no patience.
See, like that was not the most optimal time.
Optimal
What the? I
Prime.
swear to God, I'm hitting those, dude.
I hate those videos that say don't watch alone. It's like, why?
Oh, look who's back. Look who decided not to ignore us anymore.
I said I'll be back, bro.
You didn't.
Should make quesadillas? I want quesadillas.
Which means you guys ignored me. Okay, thank you for standing me. Letting me know you guys ignored me.
You're welcome.
Chip it! Chip it
stop
the other
that shit.
way!
What do you mean
Yeah, it
the
was
other
pretty
way?
tough.
That was the right
It was
way.
pretty
It was
tough.
just stopped.
Come back to this to be ignored.
Yes.
No! What are you doing?
Honestly, no clue. What are you doing?
Fucking bitch. Oh, you got that. Oh, you got that.
What
Oh,
are
you
you?
got, you got that.
Ugh.
What a joke! Why would you take it
rushing.
back?
I thought he was rushing.
Why would you take away my shot?
There you're going for it. You gotta communicate, Joey. Like, this is a relationship, okay?
Oh
my
oh!
goodness.
Oh, stop getting bullied.
They gave me 4 points for that.
Bro just
What?
want, bro just in love with me, man. Ah. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to happen. Watch out! I just saved your life.
Mr. President.
I just saved your life, my guy. Holy shit. Mr. President! Mr. President! Oh. Take it, take it, take it. Control it. Wrong way, Joey. Mr. President, Mr. President. In a room full of neon doors, I wear a fucking badge of honor. What about the rumors that says who the fuck said that? I love that audio. It's so funny. We heard that one, Chewy? What? Almost scored the fucking goal. Watch out! They're both over here. Take it, Chewy. Watch out, rushing, rushing. Oh. Yeah, I wear a fucking badge of honor. What about rumors that say you're mentally insane? Who the fuck said that? Oh. There you're going for it, Chewy. Nice shit. Nice shit. Oh, what a save. Yes.
No.
Oh my god. Hey, George knows the video. Then again, George knows they can make video. Bro is chronically online.
Watching people collecting seaweed to make the best seaweed in Japan. I don't know. Sorry, from South Korea. Sorry. I hope it's South Korea.
Fucking racist. Racist as. Can't tell the difference. He's like, they all look the same to me.
No, I forgot the title.
Just admitting you're one of us. One of us. One of us. Alright, Chewy. Rigger bot. I think we all know what that's supposed to say. Nigger bot.
Oh, yo,
Ah!
Rudy, ¿por qué es de que you learning Chew's bad habits but not his good ones, bro?
Because fuck
Oh! Yes, Rudy! Let's go!
That bully.
What the fuck you mean my bad habits?
Fuck up on
Fuck I'm talking about, bitch.
What do you mean? That's like his best
Man,
habit.
I'm getting intense. Give me a club sandwich. I haven't had one in a while.
Oh no! I thought you fucking missed the ball, so I was just gonna fucking zoom past him. Oh, 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 oh! No, what a save! Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Get a room for it again. Throw that white badge on it. What about the rumors that you're mentally insane? Who the fuck said that?
I'm so sore from the fucking.
You like that save though?
From that heart, from that fucking hardening.
There you go.
I'm sore from that Korean part. We're winning. Oh, never mind. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, we did.
Last one.
That's good. Watching you, girl. I have a haircut too. Hair dye. Oh shit. I thought you guys had fun. I got it. Oh, he beat me to it.
How the fuck did he shit that right over me?
Like that. I hate when that shit. Did I get it right before you fucking jump?
So much.
That was a good check. That was a good check. I ran out of boost. Did you see that?
Keep on, chip it.
Ah! Time. Bitch. No, there's only one. Ah!
There's always enough.
Always a second one. There was another round though.
What a make. Okay, last game.
You got that. Ooh!
Oh, I tried to bump him. No, I couldn't. I ran out of boost. I ran out of boost again. I swear to God, my boost runs out a little bit too good.
Just hold on to it.
No, I don't. Nice.
High five, where are you? Ah, man.
Barely. No, I think you got a little bit closer. That would be a sick ass rap with scoliosis. Because his fucking rhymes are twisted. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, he rushed it. Oh my god, I keep missing my freaking. My good speed.
You're watching it?
Yes, George, you gotta wash seaweed. It's in the ocean where all the animals pee and poop.
But they eat their pee.
Ew, that's what makes it salty. That's what makes
No?
it salty. What the
What
fuck?
a day.
Moist chip. Moist chip. Swear to God, everybody and their mom's going to twice concert.
We could have waited just a little bit longer. I think you would have blocked that.
They gave me some weird food today at work, bro. It was like
I had to boost.
beef jerky, but made out of fish, like fish
So
skin.
it was fish jerky.
Yes, fish jerky. It was weird. Me no like it.
The
Like.
fish was a jerk. You a jerk.
The thing is, I told the lady, bro. I was like,
fish.
no, it was dehydrated, but it wasn't really dehydrated because it was like they had it in some sauce, like, and it was like a
It was
sticky
dehydrated.
sauce.
It was marinated dehydration. I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point.
Mejor rehidrata mi pinche ñonga con tu.
Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking god. Went right on top of him.
But I told the lady, bro, like, just give me a little bit because it did look weird, and I was like, I'm just gonna try it first.
Jump to?
I don't even fucking know, dude.
And if I don't like it, I'm not gonna eat it.
I have no control of my hand very well right now because of the workout.
But I caught her, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That bitch, that lady gives more food to Asian people than Latinos, bro.
I mean, yeah, Koreans, man, they're stingy.
Bro.
You're saying you wouldn't give more food to Latinos than you would Koreans?
No, bro. I'll give it to people that want it, bro.
He says that now, bro. He says that. You say that now.
No, bro. You gotta be just. You gotta be fair.
You're not just.
How dare you say that, buddy?
You're only. You're not.
How
you're only.
dare you say that? You know why? You know me
Break
for
the
a while.
law whenever it benefits you.
No. We're not
Like
talking about me. We're talking about me
illegal.
being with others.
Like jumping the border.
Yeah, you mess up other people.
Damn.
We.
Damn, you're telling me that the problem that Americans are fighting amongst each other is because immigrants?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But you guys were all immigrants.
Nuh-uh. I was born here.
Your parents. Your parents'
Yeah,
parents.
But that's not me. Yeah, but that's not me.
Typical. It's from Boulder.
Fuck out of here, dude. Dealing with the real goalie now.
También tienes un chambord en tu
What?
familia, but
I ain't gonna get it. Do best in scoliosis. Ah. We have to finish it, Joey. Finish it. Finish it.
Oh, I need to run. Alright, one more.
So that was the last one? Oh, okay, one more.
gotta find this bitch that made this tea. This Jasmine. I gotta find her.
You hear all the tea? Get all the tea.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Someone is more important. Somebody should
Got one. Enemy down.
Oh. Make it.
Nice, nice,
Weapons
nice,
when you
nice,
get a
nice,
better
nice,
angle.
nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Sir, I don't know where the other guy went. This time there wasn't a second. There's always a never mind.
You took a little too long to rush 10. Kirby.
Oh, he did.
What?
The other guy did.
He did? Oh, he did.
Watch it.
Oh, he's back. Watch out. Don't wait for the second one. Physically fit, physically fit, physically fit.
No!
Okay, you bitch.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to
Se me acabaron las
move
putas
it.
balas.
Las bolas.
Oh.
Go, 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 go. Try it, finish it. Watch out, finish it.
Okay, they wash it. Okay, and then they drain it. Okay, and then they put them in some paper molds or.
Oh, I saw he just gave up last time.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it.
I would give up too. Like this. I give up. Ah. I'm not over there. I'm not over there. I'm not over there. If you would have got that second hit, I would have scored.
Ah, no! Nice hit.
They squish them.
No!
Sponge.
Eat a sponge, sponge, sponge. Eat a sponge, sponge, sponge. Eat a... That fool fucked up his shot.
Physically fit. Ooh, what a save. That scared me. I stopped. I literally stopped saying. I felt like if I would have just kept going for it, I would have scored it. Nice.
And they try them.
There you go, there you go. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh. If he wasn't there, that would have been nice.
There was also power in behind my head. That would have went in.
Yeah. Nah, he was already like parked.
Parked. That's what I'm saying. If he wasn't there, that would have went in.
Bro, where the fuck does this green card come from?
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're not. You're not saying that.
And dumb person.
You're saying that your shot's gonna have. Oh my god, where'd you go?
Cuando,
I miss you so.
cuando un güey de ICE recibe una green card de un de un moreno, güey, y responde como tú dijiste, güey.
¿Cómo?
This fucking green car.
What the fuck?
I know you said car, but it
left
sounded like
again.
car.
I got left again. How does he keep coming back? Because you can only come back if you accidentally leave the match.
Ain't true, just maybe he gets this. He has booty internet like you.
No, because it doesn't say disconnected. It says he left.
Yep.
So scientifically, it's not possible. I try to fake it.
You gotta drop. I'm intercepting. Drop.
I'm dropping. I was trying to fake that last one. That last shot. Watch out.
No, I'm there. Fuck. Oh, great pass.
Wow. That looked like a roach for a minute. la sazonan. Pues sí, ¿verdad? Si te la sazonas.
Ooh! Oh.
But I didn't get my fucking double jump.
Interrupt them? Yes.
I didn't get my stupid double jump, bro. Shit
I
pisses
should
me
go
off.
get fucking cereal.
There you go. Oh shit! That
Yeah,
like the shit out of that. And you're way
drop,
back there.
drop. Ah. Yeah, you didn't even give me time to fucking recover.
Yeah, I want to wake up tomorrow and make myself
What
a
a
torta.
fucking save!
I want to go to work eating a torta.
Another save.
Another save. Another one. Another one.
This fucking faggot. Oh my god.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Nobody put this baby in the corner. No! Oh, what a save. Oh, shit, what a save.
Why you gotta be like that, just?
You, oh no, you
I gotta
fucked
call
us
me
up.
fat, bro.
Oh,
I'm not gonna make myself a torta. Thank you.
You're gonna make yourself a torta? Dude, George, don't treat yourself like
Oh
that.
my
You
god,
know
I fucking carried this match. Holy
Just
shit.
you called me a torta, right?
I did call you torta.
Just.
That was very nice. 7 saves. Very nice.
Fucking hell,
But
fucking
Rudy's gay. Rudy's opinion is only valid for half a point. So since it's not a full point, it doesn't count.
So if I say it twice, then it counts?
Rudy's saying that you can't make a torta if you're already a torta.
That's not what I said at all. What the hell? But I like it better, so we're gonna go with that. No, what the fuck is going on?
Fucking Jesse. No, but you're the one making the argument. Cat, you don't have. No tienes voz en esto. Ahorita eres como yo, no tienes voto. You're like me, you don't have a vote. But that's how they seasoned it? What did they do?
Damn, the demo was crazy.
Hey, why did it bounce to?
But he said sorry.
Nah, that fucking faggot did it purposely.
Fuck that. Right. It's just pee-pee, bro. That's the name. It's just pee-pee. Oh, you almost faked him out.
Oh my god.
If the second guy wasn't there, you would have faked him out. You good?
Not a demo? Okay.
Yeah, good.
I'm in the middle. I'm going back.
I can't reach the ball. I'm running out of boost.
What the fuck did they season it with? Fucking air?
Another no demo? That's crazy.
Is this a burrito? Yeah, this is a burrito. That's
Yeah,
fake
sushi
crab
is
meat, bro.
technically.
That was
It
fake
would be
crab
the
meat, bro.
I thought George was just judging.
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go.
I ran out of boost.
Bro, don't they, this in it's in Korea, like the capital of plastic surgery. Yeah. The world capital.
No, that's
yeah.
Tijuana.
I think Tijuana.
No, bro.
That's Tijuana BBL, bro. No, Brazil, the Brazilian booty lift, bro.
Yes, plastic surgery is extremely popular in South Korea.
It's extremely popular, but is it the capital?
Often called plastic surgery capital of the world.
Nah, that's a lie.
I don't believe it.
Nah, that's Wikipedia, and you wrote that yourself.
He's the author. It says authored.
Authored by
Apricotos.
Seoul, South Korea.
Dr. Apricotos. Dr. Avocados. Get it right.
See? Ooh, bacon. I like this one better. Noodles. Are those noodles? Those are like egg noodles, no?
Oh.
They always gotta put fucking fermented shit, bro.
You know, sushi rolls are technically burritos.
No, but this is not sushi, bro. This is Korean. It's called different.
I know, but I'm saying it's technically a burrito.
I mean, yeah, I agree with
seaweed
you.
is a tortilla.
But it's
the
not
rice
sushi.
is the
Korea has
rice.
sushi. finish that. Is that a finish?
Oh, that was going in. What a save. Chip it. Chip it one more. 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 God damn it, he hit it. He fucking hit that out. That bitch. That bitch.
Like they made the burrito look fancy, bro. The burrito is just it's you and a burrito
Korea.
and you make love.
They're not ghetto ass Mexicans that make everything look dirty.
No, where'd you go?
Bro, this okay, that doesn't look dirty at all. That doesn't look dirty at all.
Where did you go?
Well, I was jumping for the ball and then you
yeah, that don't look dirty, really.
So I was trying to land.
Yeah.
But not as dirty as Mexicans, but not as dirty as Indians.
Yeah, Rudy's a self-hating bitch.
I am, very much so. I'm dropping.
Like I love Japan so much, bro, but I don't hate being Mexican, bro.
Do you know how people in China grow racial
I hate everything and everybody, so I'm not racist.
No, you hate being Mexican.
I hate everything.
You would do
alive.
anything to go get plastic surgery in Korea and look like them.
I would. I 100% would.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Oh yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking go vegan because I've been struggling to wake up.
Bro. We saw George and Gordo and his girl at the gym.
Damn, fucking Choy.
Estaban igualitos, güey. Igualitos.
Really doppelganger, my guy. Sorry, I was too busy.
Good
High five. High five.
Struggle to wake up, and then I break laws. Oh my no. And then I go to work late because we don't break.
Thankfully, I don't work tomorrow.